Welcome to Numa's Space Vlog, Episode 3, the daily show where I give a 7-minute speech about any topic that I want, usually something that I really like, and chat will count the amount of ums and likes that I say during the premiere, and hopefully we can get that down and hopefully improve my public speaking skills. So today's topic will be pineapple on pizza. And this is the second time I'm recording this, or third or fourth time I think, because the first time I did it, I forgot to turn on my mic. And originally I did have like a vague script, kind of like an outline, but I threw that out. I kind of know what I'm talking about. And hopefully this is more candid. No training wheels today, because the outline kind of helps me on what I want to say, but today I'm kind of like blank, nothing. So pineapple on pizza, what is it? Okay, so pineapple on pizza is also known as Hawaiian pizza, made from Canada, is a pizza flavor that's got pineapples and ham, sometimes bacon, depends on where you get it, on it. And this sparked some like major controversy in the pizza eating space. Either you're on one side or the other. There's two camps, there's two parties, and there's no middle ground at all. It's either you really like the pizzas or you really don't like pineapple on pizzas. You know, maybe you have taste, maybe you don't have taste. But I'm here to tell you that pineapple on pizza is valid, okay? And a lot of people think that it's weird. A lot of people think that it's gross or yucky, and they probably don't understand why people would like it. And I'd like to give my side on why it should be, held up to the same regard as your classics, like your margaritas or your pepperoni pizzas. Hawaiian should be in there with all of them. So to be able to dismantle what people are saying, the slander that they're saying onto this pineapple on pizza, we have to understand what the arguments against it is. So the main arguments against pineapple on pizza is 1, pineapples are juicy and sweet. That doesn't belong on a pizza. And number 2, fruits in general just don't belong on pizza. Okay, so let's tackle that one by one. There's only 2. First one, sweet on a pizza. Okay, so let's talk about flavor, because I think there is because that criticism goes into 2 parts. Either it's on one part you don't like the flavor, that's sweetness, and second, you don't like the juiciness, that's the texture. So first, let's tackle flavor. So a pizza typically has 4 flavors in it. You got your salt, you got your savory, you got your sour, and sometimes you have spicy. You're missing 1 because there's 5 flavors. There's your salty, sweets, savory, spices, and sour. So you're missing 1, and that's sugar, the sweets. You're missing the sweet, and a lot of people like to have that in, because if you think about it, some people want to have all the flavors, including sweet, and you realize that the more conservative flavors of pizza, you got the pepperoni, your mushrooms, they all got the same kind of flavor profile. They're staying in that savory, salty area, and the Canadians, they got to branch out, and they added the sweet, and it really changed the game here. So some people like that, and it's very valid. And next of all is the flavor. No, next of all is the texture, right? So it's got this squish. It's got like a spongy taste on your mouth. So some people might not like that. Well, that's up to preference, really. But really, a bunch of ingredients are juicy and belong on pizza. Like meat is technically juicy. Haven't you like bitten into like a piece of meat like nice and juicy and like rips off some nice meat juices? Like dog, it's the same for pineapple. So, I don't get with what this double standards is going on here. But if those things with the same properties belong on pizza, why shouldn't pineapple? And that leads me to my second argument that tries to go against why fruits don't belong on pizza. It's a really short one, really, because all I can really say is that if fruits don't belong on pizza, then why are you using tomato sauce, dog? See, tomatoes is a fruit. And it's a smaller argument. Not a lot of people make this one, but think about it. Okay, what is a fruit? A fruit is a part of a flower that contains seeds. And it's nutrition for basically when the seed needs to grow into a tree or a bush or whatever. And guess what? Tomatoes have seeds. Therefore, tomato is a fruit. Tomato comes from a flower. It's a fruit, dog, and it belongs on a pizza. So do pineapples. And if you think about it, pineapple pizzas have really stood the test of time. They were invented a long time ago, not as long ago as pepperoni pizza or the other pizza flavors of the classics. But pineapple pizza was invented and it stuck around. Like, if it was really such a bad flavor as everyone paints it out to be, then it would have fizzled out a long time ago. You wouldn't have that pineapple pizza on menus anymore, but it's still there. People are still eating it, and people are still loving it because it's good. And a little extension, we're going over time, but I want to add, because I'm really passionate about this topic, is that mangoes also belong on pizza. I know, it's a little controversial. Hear me out. I had this one really good pizza. It's got mangoes. It's like this nice thin slice of mango on top with balsamic vinegar kind of drizzled on top, and that sweet and sour kind of contrasted each other on that pizza and really elevated the kind of it elevated it both elevated each other. It helped the tomatoes acidity stand out. At the same time, it helped the mango sweetness shine, and both of them blended together and made this delicious dish. Pineapple on pizza pineapple on pizza should be just as good as any other pizza, really. And a lot of people don't think it's good. Maybe it's because they didn't have a good pineapple on pizza, because it really depends on where you get it. Just like any other pizza, there's always going to be bad pizzas, whether it be pepperoni or macaroni or whatever oni you got there. But there's always going to be a bad pizza. So I recommend to go get a nice pineapple pizza from a nice restaurant that you trust, or a restaurant that makes good pineapple pizzas. You taste their pineapple pizza, come in with an open mind and try it. You might like it, because pineapple on pizza, seriously, it's really a great flavor. It's one of my favorites, one of my go-tos. And if you really think that it's impossible to like a pineapple pizza, me and all the millions of humans love pineapple on pizza will be here to fight you. Thank you. Like on this video if I persuaded you to to like pineapples on pizza. And have a nice day. Bye bye.